I recently got some samples from Parfums de Marly in a order, and the ones I wanted to try was Beverly, Althair, Habdan, and Greenly. So this is my first impressions of Althair and Habdan. My friend requested that I gave my thoughts on these. So with Althair, it's their newest release. I expected a good quality vanilla with Parfums de Marly's like signature DNA. And if you smelt like Pegasus, Leighton, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I expected like a good vanilla like in Grand Soir. But not, I didn't have like any more thoughts than that. But what I got when I sprayed it, I noticed like a shower gel kind of thing, and I recognize this smell because I've smelt it in more recent releases, like from YSL's Myself and Philip Plein's new one. What's that one's called? No Limits Gold. And I thought to myself, like, why does it smell like that? And am I just imagining it? But I feel like pretty confident now in my nose. So I was pretty like sure that, yeah, I smelled that. And I looked it up, and the notes were really similar, the fresh notes, with the orange blossom and ambroxan that's in all of those scents. So I think, and I'm pretty sure of this, that that's what gives this shower gel scent. But anyways, then I noticed the vanilla and benzoin combo that I get like in Mercedes Club Black and Grand Soir. So I expected that, and the vanilla in here was not what I was expecting. I haven't smelled like a bourbon vanilla, so I think the vanilla in here is pretty good. It's really pleasant, and in the air you get more of a vanilla cake gourmand scent, but I don't think that I like that shower gel orange blossom ambroxan profile with the vanilla and benzoin praline thing. When it all comes together, I don't think that it works well for me. It gets a little messy, and a little annoying, a little like too like, I don't know, I don't have a good word for it, but not so like classy, I guess. It feels like a club scent or something like that, like something loud and just absurd. But it feels unisex anyways, and it is a likable scent, and the performance of it is insane. Like, I promised my friend that I would like compare these two, but when I sprayed Althair, I had to take a break because I couldn't spray Habdan right away because it just filled up the room and it was like overwhelming. So I do get the appeal of Parfums de Marly because they are like 125 milliliters a bottle, even though they are pricey. They perform like a torch, and yeah, they're going to last you for a long time. So I do get the appeal of it if you're going to have like one scent or like not that many scents. So yeah, this is for the one who likes very sweet vanilla scents. Should try this at least, but I can't recommend it because it's nothing new, I feel like, and yeah, the orange blossom ambroxan freshness with the vanilla benzoin, it doesn't marry for me. It just feels I still can't explain it, but it doesn't feel like a good scent. Anyways, with Habdan, this one, this might be a older version of Habdan because it came in like a made sample from this company, spray. It's much more easier on the nose. It's supposed to be like an amber vanilla scent, but it comes across, when you compare it to like Althair, much more fresh, and the freshness comes from olibanum and apple plus ambergris. So yeah, and you also get saffron, but it's not a loud saffron at all. It feels like it's almost in the background, but it is a top note in the fragrance. And you can pick up the vanilla in the dry down, I feel, not in the beginning very much at all. At least when you compare it to this Althair, the vanilla in this is so strong. So when I spray this, I was not detecting the vanilla at all, but now in the dry down, I feel it. So, and this one, Habdan, also has more of that Parfums de Marly DNA. It's almost like in Althair they replaced the Parfums de Marly DNA with that orange blossom ambroxan combo that's in a lot of designer fragrances right now. I don't think that was a smart move, but I might be wrong. I'm not an expert in like fragrances, but it feels like that's what they did, and that like freshness feels like a trend that's going to last for a little while. But yeah, it's interesting with trends. Like this trend almost came out of nowhere, and it's not like when Dior released Sauvage Elixir and then a couple months later other brands started with their elixirs. This was like a lot of brands released fragrances like this with that freshness at the same time just this year, so it's weird how that works. But back to Habdan. It's you get a rose in this scent too, and it's a nice rose. The quality in Habdan feels a lot better. That's why I expect also that this is a older like made sample that they had and gave me, but that might be wrong. If it is wrong and this is a recent sample, then Habdan is really good. But it's also more masculine, I feel like. It's more likable, and it's more sexy as well. And it is not as beast mode as Althair, but Parfums de Marly fragrances is strong, so it is still really, really strong. So yeah, that's all I had to say. And I had a lot to say actually. I went for 9 minutes. So yeah. And I almost forgot, I do recommend Habdan. It is a good scent, and I would maybe trade it for a bottle, but I wouldn't buy it, not right now. I'm not that into Parfums de Marly anymore. I think Parfums de Marly was a really good brand to like get started, to get into fragrances. But right now I just want to like check in on them, see what they're doing, and try some scents that I missed. But it's not a brand anymore that I like search for good deals on fragrances and stuff like that. It's much more of a guilty pleasure. But Habdan I would have gotten if I tried it earlier in my like fragrance journey.